Hey viewers, welcome to a preview of next week's battle, Battle 16 of Season 6. As you know, the last few weeks I've moved to having one battle every 5 weeks, just that they take a little bit more time to prepare with a few new elements that I'm putting in. So hopefully you're patient enough to stick with me while I just sneak that extra week. Anyway, at this stage I've got the models and set the board up for Battle 16. And it's all scattered over the place, but I just want to run through the board and just give my thoughts about what you'll be seeing next week. Anyway, so this is the board over here. It's working on a 6 foot by 6 foot board, swamp board. I've used it before, but it is going to be useful for what I need. So this battle is going to be on the old Periculo, where it was all nice and calm and peaceful. We've got the Medusa, Sons of Medusa, is it? These guys here. And we've got some Imperial Knights on this side. We've got actually 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's one sitting over there. These aren't deployed in any way, shape or form at this stage. They're just on the table because I've got no room anywhere else. So the idea behind this story is we've got Necron here. A Necron. Might not be this particular Necron, he's just here for the demonstration for this video. So he's searching for his relic. Now that relic was actually infused into our Tower hero, whoever's been following this story line, this narrative. So these Necrons are basically searching this swampy area. Obviously all these models aren't going to be on the board. Searching for the Necron artifact. And then comes across these huts here and comes in and does what Necrons do and starts slaying people. Well, actually these are the denizens of these huts. They're just like crazy mutant. They're actually, I think they're old Warhammer ones. Can't actually see it, I haven't got my glasses on, but so there's a whole bunch of these guys. They're not actually part of the battle. They're just sitting in here enjoying themselves. Necrons come in and kill them off. And then we've got our patrolling Sons of Medusa, who basically have got nothing else to do because the old Periculo is nice and calm and quiet. And they come along, see the Necrons, and get a little bit alarmed about all that. But the real problem is over here with the with these Nurgle Marines and associated demons. What was peaceful turns out to be a nest of horrors. So in here we've got basically a swamp. Out of here comes swamp creatures. So we've got an assortment of marines. We've got Helldrake here, soul grinders, bunch of dreadnoughts, even a tank that's there. We've got elements from Age of Sigmar and older models. We've got some. This is going to be used as like a sort of like an Imperial Knight for the Nurgle side, essentially. What we've got here as well is we've got these. I think they're Terraghasts. Is that what they're called? Someone's going to pick me up on them. But the idea here is I'm trying to link up the old Warhammer with the new Warhammer because it's part of our storyline as far as time warping, crossing over between factions, etc. So really these are going to be used as grade of demons, essentially, coming out and causing some problems. We've got a bunch of spawn over here, Chaos spawn, lots of Nurgle demons around the place. Got some Furies down here, Terminators, Typhus at the front. Bunch of characters over there, you get to see them, various comic strips that I'll try and build in as we go. That's that side. Over here we've got some aircraft for Sons of Medusa. We've really got a swag of marines in here with drop pods, which will basically come down and take various positions around the place. And there's more Imperial Knights around the side, so a lot more numbers probably on the Chaos side, but we've got all those Imperial Knights which pack a bit of a punch. Over this side we've got the newly spawned Chaos Demons coming out of the swamp, nice and shiny, as opposed to the dirty ones that have been around a little bit. So these are Age of Sigmar type creatures, but again used in my battles. So they'll spawn over this side of the board. So I'm thinking the chaos forces will spawn out of these swampy areas here, and our Imperial Knights and the Sons of Medusa will basically come across from this side of the board. So it's a fairly big board, and it's going to be using a lot of deep striking, especially with these drop pods here. So it'll actually spread right out across the board, and it should prove to be a pretty exciting battle. So there we have it. We've got Chaos versus Sons of Medusa. And after this stage, I'll be starting to go back into the new Pre-Kilo, sorry, the demonic one, and we'll be going further through the dungeon, and then I'll be starting to roll out some of my newer armies and basically look to close off the season. Not really sure how many battles are there at this stage. We usually do about 20 battles a season. This might go for a little bit longer, but I'll keep going as far as the narrative takes me. Anyway, so that's a preview of next week's battle. Hope you enjoy it, and see you next week.